joined now by Torquay boss Paul Wotton after defeat away at Hornchurch. What's your initial reflections on today's game?
It's always frustrating and disappointing, absolutely. I think the frustration is that without being at our best today, I think the 2 goals we conceded are really poor, really poor. We've got to stop doing that. First half, I thought the game was literally non-existent. And, 0-0, but obviously they've scored their goal. It was a little bit off it, but the boys, listen, they worked. I thought it caught up with us a little bit today, the long trip to Eastbourne and the emotion of Tuesday night. Again, being 1-0 down and having to come back from it. It's always hard work when you're 1-0 down. When we scored, I fancied us to go and get another one. I think the second goal before that was poor again. I'm disappointed, but I'm not. I know where we are. I know where the players are. It's frustrating. You're telling certain players to do, giving them instructions before a game that they go onto pitch and literally don't do it, which is hugely frustrating. But that's what players do. I think we had 3 or 4 off it today, but I still think we've done enough to get points. Fair play to Hornchurch. They defended their box really, really well, and we played into the hands at times a little bit too direct. 2 centre halves are monsters, and we went a little bit too direct. But yeah, I think if we'd kept playing, I think we'd have created opportunities. But Hornchurch, the Dark Arts, they were really good at that today. They slowed the game down, but we let them. That's naivety. That's when you give away really, really cheap, silly fouls. Yeah. It takes the whole momentum out of the game. That's naivety, and that only comes with experience. And we are, we're young. I mean, we know we need a little injection of pace up front, probably. Yeah, it's a hard one because I don't think we were amazing, far from it. But I also don't. There's no way we deserve to lose the game, but we have. So we move on.
You changed formation going into this one, going to a 4-3-3, where you've used it in the latter stages of games instead of the earlier stages of games. Do you think that the unfamiliarity with that formation from the beginning has let you down today, or is it something that you want to still persist with going forward?
No. That's no. I don't agree with that at all, because no matter what formation you play, you need to go onto a football pitch and do the basics. And they were pre-warned that it's a tough pitch, it's a tough atmosphere, and they were pre-warned, and you've got to go on and do that. That's irrelevant of a formation on the football pitch. And because we played 4-3-3, that wasn't why we was 1-0 down at half time. It's because we conceded an awful goal. Simple as that. So no, it's and also it's not about persisting with. I said to you before, people are not pigeonholed to play 3-5-2. Even in a 3-5-2, people who don't understand, you end up rotating into loads of different formations within that. So, that's not. No, I was pleased with the shape. It's just, listen, if we don't concede that awful goal, we go in 0-0, it's a solid away performance. But we were far from at our best today. But I think I can't remember how many chances Hornchurch had, really. Let's be honest. But they've done a job on us, but we let them. We let them. That's the disappointment. It's not about losing the game. Of course, that's very, very normal reaction to be disappointed when you lose a game of football. Disappointed that we let them do that job on us. That's the naivety I'm talking about. So.
And also in that final third, you had a lot of possession of the ball. You played it long a lot of times. It just seemed there wasn't the creativity in there. Yes, the goal did eventually come, but is that somewhere in the market that you're looking for that player to give a bit more creativity, or maybe another goal scorer who can sort of find that tight spaces, which at times teams like Hornchurch today, they've got 2 big physical centre halves, which sort of had an easy afternoon because they were winning most headers all afternoon.
Yeah, I don't think they had an easy afternoon. I think Cody Cook worked himself into the ground, and they know they've been in a game 100%. So I disagree with they've had an easy afternoon. And I did just say that before that we did go a little bit long at times. I did say that, and I did say we needed to be braver on the ball. And I did say that players sometimes you can't play the game for them, and they make decisions that are wrong sometimes. I did it. I was, I played. So, and as for the question of are we looking for creativity and pace, I think every single football manager in England today, if you ask that same question to them studying now, would say yes. So I'm going to be a fool to say, no, we're not looking for extra pace and extra creativity. Of course we are.
Thank you so much.
No problem.